G'day YouTubers. I mounted an anchor winch on this boat a while back. I put a video up. I hope you've looked at that. But anyway, I left the hatch off when I did that so that I could see how everything was working. I didn't want to do anything until I had it all working correctly. And that left a big hole in the front of the boat. Now that I'm looking forward to doing some bar work, if I take away over the bow of the boat at any time, it has the potential to fill the anchor well, and that's going to add a lot of weight to the front of the boat, make it that much harder to negotiate the next wave. So I'm putting the hatch back and I'm cutting a smaller hole in it to allow the chain to work through. And that's what this video is about. I've wound the anchor rope back on the other way now. It goes around the bottom of the winch instead of the top. And that's so that the chain comes down at a much steeper angle and I can cut a piece out for the chain to go through without having to go nearly all the way back through the hatch. So I can leave a much smaller hole there for it to work. That'll allow me to close the hatch and seal this up, because if I'm going over the bar and I take a big wave over the nose of the boat, there's a lot of water that's going to fit down in that anchor well and it'll weigh the nose down and make the next wave harder to take. So I want to limit the amount of water that can go in if I happen to take one over the bow. Go mark my cuts here. Now drill through there and there with a 25mm hole saw. Then I'm going to cut from there to the edge of the hole, from there to the edge of the hole, and from the edge of the hole across. So that will give me the slightly trapezoid shape with rounded corners. It's going to take away this reinforcing lip at the front. If necessary, I'll build another lip around it out of fiberglass, or perhaps even glue some stainless steel in underneath. You've got the holes drilled there. They're pretty near perfectly positioned where I wanted them. Less than a millimetre out. Now, to draw some lines and start jigsawing. All ready to. And there it is, all cut out. Now it looks to me as though there's some sort of core material in there. Yeah, definitely some sort of core material. Something a little bit softer than fiberglass, so I'm going to have to get some hot resin. That's just resin that sets really quickly. And seal that up so that no moisture gets into the fibres, because that will start delamination. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it on the video, but I'll try and demonstrate here. See the marks I'm leaving in that core? Whatever that core is, it needs to be sealed. Otherwise it's going to be moisture get through there and the hatch will be no good in no time. Yeah, I'm getting this ready to put some hot resin on it. I'm going to put some in there too, because that hole there is probably put in when they manufactured it, but that hasn't been sealed. And I don't approve of that. Just got some polyester resin from the local hardware, a little bit of hardener, catalyst for it, and a little empty spray tin of paint to mix it up. Not sure if you can tell there, but the resin is on that. It's got a slightly greenish tinge to it. I'll give that 24 hours to cure, and then I'll put the hatch on. I also did that one in there as well. I'm happier now. Another day's gone past because I had to cut a piece out to allow these electric wires to poke through for the min-coated motor. I've also sealed the core with hot resin where I've made that cut out, so we're good to go now. That's going to stop a lot of the water if we take a wave over the bow going over the bar. We've only got that little hole for the water to go in. It'll take some water, but it won't take as much. Whereas I can imagine with a good wave over the bow, if all this was exposed, we could fill that compartment there. And that's a fair weight of water, considering there's only a small drain down here for it to drain out. It's not a big hole at all, it doesn't drain out real quick, so you'll be carrying a lot of water right in the bow for a long time. Second wave over might not be as pleasant. Well, that's all screwed on now. I got a little bit over enthusiastic with the sticker flex and a little bit oozed out the top there. I'll wait for it to dry a bit and I'll get a Stanley knife, a razor blade, and cut it off. And that will look fine. There we go. It doesn't open all the way because the Minn Kota is in the road, but if necessary I can get into the hatch, and it does its main job of keeping water out of the anchor well. So that's it, job done. Well, there you go. The hole in the front of the boat's a lot smaller now. It will take quite a few waves over the bow to add a significant amount of water into the anchor well. The water does drain out, but it's going to be a lot slower than what it can come in at. Nevertheless, I think I can manage not to take that much water over the nose. At least in previous boats I have managed it. I haven't had this one out on the bar yet, but I have a good degree of confidence in the boat. And that's it for this video. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can go to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe for more. Until next time, good fishing.